Okay, part 3.
Part 3
of our 9/11 tribute show.
And we're going to do the NXT later. We're just going to completely keep this 9/11 and talk.
So we're leaving off talking about the whole recent issue was about a mosque being built right near Ground Zero in New York. Talk about what the hell?
No, talk about heat.
Yeah. Now the thing is,
real.
No, I have nothing against people practicing their religion. No, nothing about that.
Yeah.
But I mean, a mosque. I mean, especially right in the same city where, World Trade Center fell because of, terrorist attacks. I mean, if you want to build it's all fine and dandy, but you got to think about the location.
A lot of people in New York, and rightfully so, I think, are just pissed the hell off about it. But for me, I think that, we should be free to do what we need to do and what we want to do in this country.
Yeah.
Need to do as far as Americans, as long as it's legal.
Yeah.
And I can understand. See, like I said, I can see both sides of that argument. That it's still, New York. I mean, I don't know whether it's still a free country and it's still an area that it's real estate. They bought it, so they built it. And put it there.
It's just a location. That's what people were.
Yeah, no, it's not location. Yeah, this is a bad location.
Right near Ground Zero.
Yeah.
No.
But
like I said, you want to build it, fine.
It gets back to what we were saying before, on the last one. People shouldn't be held accountable because I bet you that not one of the people who are going to be in there
were responsible
or had anything to do with or wanted to have anything to do with it.
Yeah.
You have it's extremists.
Just because you see a person of Arab descent or Arab American or a little bit of it, Middle Eastern in them, doesn't mean that they are the same kind of people who attacked us. No, they were still here.
They're Americans.
They're Americans. They probably became U.S. citizens. They took.
If they weren't already born here.
Yeah, some were born here. Some came over here. Worked hard. Regardless of judgment. That little bit. Then became a U.S. citizen, legitimately.
Yeah.
So. The United States, we shouldn't be quick to judge. No, that's the main thing. We're quick to judge people.
Yeah.
It should be like that.
I mean,
isn't one, and that one, if it's not a commandment, it should be thou shalt not judge.
Well, thou shalt not judge, but it's, we're living in a country now where post 9/11, everything changed.
Yeah.
Everything has fucking changed. Fucking changed.
Yeah.
It
is still a land of opportunity.
Yeah, but I understand. There's a lot of things we're not going to get into them, because there's a lot of stuff that would take another hour to talk about.
Pretty much.
And then you're taking it with our political views versus somebody else's, and we're not Bill O'Reilly, thank God. Yeah.
Or
Bill O'Reilly, got one right here for you. Okay.
Yeah.
Now, the mosque, I think it should be done because it could lead to healing between Americans
and
the people from the Middle East. Of any Arab or anyone of that descent. I lost the word I was thinking of, and it could lead to healing, which is something that I think is awesome, And unfortunately, you have this little bastards like this little fucking cocksucker down in Florida. I'm sure you all have been watching this. Gonna burn some Qurans.
Oh,
this motherfucker. Yeah, that motherfucker right there.
Isn't he a pastor too?
He's a pastor.
I saw this on Fox News this morning.
But it kind of like that. He's a pastor, but his church only has like 50 people.
He's gonna go burn down another religious thing.
Yeah.
A Quran.
A Quran. The Bible of the Muslim people.
What the hell?
Yeah. Yeah.
What are you thinking?
I mean, we would love it, people, if you watch this, and please leave comments. For this one alone, we would love for you to leave comments. Yeah.
No, we're not trying to do this. Hopefully we're not going to get heat because we're not saying things to generate it.
No,
it's just our views, our opinions, of what happened and what's been happening 9 years later.
Now that's the thing, and you probably think it's funny that a pagan and a Christian would, can. We don't base it on our belief systems.
Yeah.
It's just.
I'm a Catholic. I was baptized Catholic.
I was baptized.
Yeah.
I just.
The thing is, regardless of religious views, we accept other people's religious aspects. I know people who practice Judaism, practice Buddhism, who practice Muslim.
My sister-in-law is Jewish, so
Yeah, so
stink that, okay?
okay. But the thing is, people like, especially if you're gonna want to go down to Florida and burn a Quran, get a life.
Yeah, I think this is bad. I mean, a lot of people have spoken out about this, and the church that he started one over in, I believe it was Germany.
Mm-hmm.
They have excommunicated him. They're going, fuck you, get out. We don't want to talk to you. It's kind of like that. The pastor in Kansas, who the only people he has are in his family, and he's, he was here in Charleston, the Westboro Church.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Another one to you.
Yeah, and it's just like that. People. I'm not going to give you what Westboro Church is. I want you to find out for yourself.
Yeah, wiki it.
Or
something.
I read it, and I was kind of like, I wasn't really pissed off. I was like, oh, this is not good.
It's more people just jump in to do things without thinking.
Without thinking.
They're doing it without thinking.
Hillary Clinton.
Uh-oh.
Hillary Clinton has said, this is not good. Okay?
Yeah. This is the Secretary of State, the former senator of New York,
and the former First Lady.
Yeah.
And
she was a senator of New York.
Yeah.
So, former First Lady, and now she's Secretary of State for Obama. Busy woman, and she knows what she's talking about.
Yeah.
Now, Sarah Palin came out and talked about this. Okay. No.
Sarah Palin, you are the ultimate warrior of the political world.
Oh man. So what does that make Bristol that she's on Dance with the Stars? Nothing.
I'm not going to go there. I'm going to go there.
Why'd I mention that? I don't know. Anyway.
But
what if John McCain was talking about this?
Honestly, even though I didn't vote for him, I would at least listen to what John McCain had to say. Mm-hmm. He was a former POW.
5 years.
5 years. He decided to stay.
A Vietnam POW.
Yeah.
5 years.
Man is tough as hell, okay, for doing that.
Yeah.
So I have no problem with John McCain.
No problem.
But burning the Quran, that I have a problem with. Building a mosque, like I said, I think it's good because it could lead to healing in this country and finally getting past all of the that
all the BS.
Yeah, that's going on. So I have no problem with that.
Yeah, just
burning the Quran.
No.
They burn records. They burn books. It's still a book.
A book. It's their Bible, right?
Yeah, it's their Bible. You burn a book.
A book of religion.
You know what that means?
You're going to hell.
You know what that means?
You're going to hell. You're going to hell.
Yeah.
I think.
Well, not only that, you're burning it's kind of like burning a church. It's bad juju. Bad juju. Don't do it. I get animated because
just don't do it.
There's no way I can tell you out of my heart a way that makes me feel, because I would never burn a church. I would never burn the Bible. Okay.
Or burn anything.
Burn anything. That's just not right.
This is what is. Obviously, you don't have a freaking brain, or the right brain.
And everybody's saying this could lead to a lot of.
It probably lead him
negative backlash.
He probably lead him getting killed.
Yeah, negative backlash.
Or his congregation getting killed.
Yeah. Or
something. His church could be burnt down.
Yeah.
Is that what you want? You want to burn down a Quran? You must want something. You must want something in return. Or, or are you just doing it for freaking publicity?
Are you? Burning a Quran doesn't mean the loss that we felt in 9/11 go away.
Yeah, it's not like you're washing away everybody's feelings by burning a Quran.
Yeah.
And just because our troops are taking over Afghanistan and Iraq doesn't wash away people's feelings for what happened 9/11.
No, it doesn't.
It will never change.
It's
9/11 happened. It can't be taken back. We wish it was.
Yeah.
But it can't be.
We do
it's
wish
9
it was.
years later. We still deal with it. We're gonna be dealing with it. It's gonna be in history books when eventually in schools. I'm sure it has already.
Well, when I have kids,
Yeah, anybody who watches this, parents, please. You have young ones.
Please tell them about this.
Who don't know what 9/11 is. When they get older, please talk to them about it.
Tell them.
Please.
Because
I'm a father myself. When my son gets older, I will talk to him about this. When he gets older, when he can understand it.
Mm-hmm. Those who do not remember history are condemned to repeat it.
Yeah.
That's an actual quote. We remember our history so we do not repeat it.
Yeah.
This is across the board. This is white, black, Latino, Asian, Muslim.
Every race, every origin, every background.
Every race, color, creed that we have here on this earth.
Every sex.
It really affects everyone because...
Yeah. It affected everybody. It affected the whole damn country, if not the freaking world.
Yeah.
You know, it affected everybody who wasn't even there. It affected us. I was in Japan. It affected me.
Affected me down here in Charleston.
Yeah.
It
affected everybody. Even a lonely Eskimo in Alaska and his igloo. It affected him too.
I weep I've wept several times. I'm man enough to admit it. I've said it before when Eddie Guerrero passed away. I did.
Me too.
Okay, man enough to admit it. I still do.
Yeah.
But it's just an acknowledgement that we lost people, and you would say, well, we were caught off guard. Yeah, we were caught off guard, but it's not,
Yeah.
We didn't know this was going to happen. I mean, the American people didn't know it was going to happen. I mean,
and some people could have think, oh yeah, no, the government knew about this or something like that.
Do we really know if they did or not? I wasn't there. I don't know.
I wasn't there. I'm not in the government.
I'm not a prophet. I've said that before, people.
Yeah, we're not prophets. We can't predict anything.
Yeah, but if you had told me a year before it happened that 9/11 was going to occur, I would have looked at you and said, no. Because I thought, rightfully so at that point in time, that we were the greatest country on earth.
Yeah.
And no one had the balls to fuck with us on our own home soil.
And lo and behold.
Yeah.
And then also was when troops were just first deployed, and ever since then, from what I read or heard, that the media was not focusing on the positive things they were doing. And then they were like negative. And Vince McMahon himself came out during one of the tribute to the troops shows, which WWE is doing. That's a damn thing, good thing to do.
Yeah, and also here's a piece of tribute for you. The tribute to the troops shows were actually started by John Layfield, Bradshaw. It was his idea.
He's supported troops.
Oh God, very much.
It was 03 when it first started. Every year since, they go to Iraq or Afghanistan. I think Iraq, right?
Iraq.
They go to Iraq every year.
And they don't pull it. They don't pull it halfway, man. They go straight to
in the zone.
Crete and everything like that. They're right there in the middle of it.
Yeah.
So
and they show videos of people, the superstars, going out there.
Yeah.
In Kevlar and everybody risking their lives.
Oh,
so they don't know what the troops are dealing with.
Yeah, I gotta say though, seeing the Big Show,
oof.
That's a big dude.
No.
I mean, but there was it's a guy who grew up here in South Carolina.
Aiken.
That was awesome.
So, yeah, but so with that being said, this concludes our.
Relatively short ones we've been doing.
Yeah, thank God.
But
thanks to YouTube expanding their preferences.
Yeah, well, we were going to be doing the next one. We're going to be talking about NXT and a couple other things. But
Night of Champions.
But
that'll be episode 9. This has been episode 8, our 9/11 tribute show. So it's from us to everybody who lost loved ones in 9/11.
To everyone
the brothers who lost their fellow policemen and firemen, EMTs, everybody, and to all the troops, salute.
Thank you.
And thank you. We love you, and be safe out there. Peace.